Hey, it's Danielle here, also known as D Mac. How's everyone doing? Hope you guys are having a good weekend. So, with the weekly watch list, I'm going to do something different this week. I decided to make a video instead of do the weekly blog post that I normally do. And we'll see how it goes. If you guys like it, I'll continue to do it this way. But more importantly, if I like it and it saves me time, I'm going to continue to do it also. All right, so if you guys have been following me, then you know some of my favorite pairs, is AJ, which we have pulled up on the screen right now. And then I also like EA, EJ, GA, GJ, and GU. So those are like my top pairs that I always have on my radar each week. So let's just check out some pairs that I am watching for the week. All right, so like I said, right now we have AJ pulled up on the 2 hour. And as you can see, we kind of have a rising wedge pattern here. It's not really the type of wedge I like to see. I like to see more of a squeeze on price. So if we had something like this, all right, that's what I would like to see. But we're going to extend this trend line out here. And let's just hop over and look at AJ on those higher time frames. So this is another account where I just kind of mark up those higher time frames, like the weekly, the daily. I don't know. I don't like a lot of lines and stuff on the chart, so I do it this way in order to kind of keep the charts clean. But if you look at the weekly, you can see that we are in a descending channel, a huge descending channel. And go to the daily, just give you a closer look. So as you can see on the daily, price is at a key level. We've had multiple rejections at this level. For some reason, buyers have struggled to keep above this level here. So in this situation, we wait. We wait because there's a possibility that we can get a break to the upside, and there's a possibility that we can get a break to the downside, and that's why I'm neutral on this pair right now. I think it needs to develop a little bit more. So let's hop back over here. All right, so if I was looking to buy this, I would want to see price break above the previous high right here. And if we're looking to sell it, of course, we want a price to break and retest this trend line, and then we'd look to take it down to this quarter point at 75. So we'll wait on the sidelines on this one, and we'll see which way she wants to go. All right, next pair we got is AU. I don't really trade this pair a lot. If you know me, I'm not a fan of USD pairs, but I like to set up on AU. A lot of confluences here. Okay, so let's go down to the 1 hour. All right, so we have a descending channel, and inside that channel we actually have an inverted head and shoulder. So patterns within patterns. I like that. So we can take this for a buy. Well, we're looking for a buy. We're not going to take anything just yet, but we're looking for a buy. So the safe entry was to be wait for the break of this trend line right here, this green line. If you are a newer trader, wait for the break and the retest. So we'll see how that plays out. CJ, I like this pair also. I'm pretty much down the rock with yen pairs and, the pound. Those are my favorite. So with CJ, This is what I'm looking at for this pair. So we had one impulse correction, another impulse, and then a correction. Now with CJ, I would like to see a deeper pullback down to the 61.8. So these lines here are my fib levels. This is 61.8. This is the 71. Then you have the 50 and the 38.2. I would like to see a deeper pullback, but we may not get one. We'll just have to watch these levels to see what type of bullish price action we get. And if you notice here, we had this break and retest of a key level, which is a major quarter point, the whole numbers here at 80. So we may see this come back and retest the major quarter point again, which is also right at the 50 fib level. Or maybe it'll just retest this 38.2 and take off from here. But I expect it to come down to the 50 or the 61.8. And then we'll get that third push up to retest the previous high. Right, so we'll look at EA. EA, I am neutral on this right now. As you can see, price is just kind of moving sideways. Just a little range play here. But if we come over here and if we look at it on a higher time frame, like the daily, it will give you a you get a better idea of the overall picture. All right, so like I said, it's been ranging. It's still playing within this range. So this pair usually goes the opposite of AU. So if AU is a buy, we may be looking to sell EA back down to, to this bottom of the range. But I think this one could go either way too. I think I'm more so favoring the sales on that. So let's hop back over here. If you go down on the 30, kind of see a little small head and shoulder formed here. Right. So again, I could be favoring the sale with this pair, but to be safe, we want price to clear this neckline here, retest, and then we can take it down to the next quarter point. If you go quarter point to quarter point, you'll always be able to get, well, not always, just can't predict what the market is going to do, but usually if it breaks a quarter point, it'll try to go to the next one. So you can always get 50 to 100 pips if it plays out. EG, I'm sorry, EG. I can't talk. All right, so EG. I actually gave this setup. What am I doing? I actually gave this setup out last week. We were looking for this pullback, which we did get here. Came back and retested both trend lines. It gave you a 61.8 fib confluence, and you're right here at a major quarter point also. So that's a lot of confluences right there. I wish I would have set a buy limit. That would have been perfect. All right. So right now my bias is still bullish for this pair. Still looking to buy this. It's not one of my favorite pairs because it's so slow, but I will trade it because it has some of the best payouts. It pays really well. So in order to buy, To be safe, we want to see price break above, break the this zone here, the previous high, retest it, and then up and away. So we got that on the list. EJ, bullish flag. So we got two scenarios for this one. We can wait for the break of the flag, which is right at a small quarter point as well. Or we can get a pullback and then the push up. So just keep that in mind. And I will not be entering any trades today. EU is on the list. I don't know why. I'm not really looking at that one. All right, GA. GA has kind of been bouncing around, acting crazy, which most GBP pairs, you know, they kind of wild out sometimes. But my bias is still bullish on this pair. We may see price drop down to retest this trend line here, or she's already at the 61.8. I mean, she could just take off from there. So that's something to keep your eye on. GCAT, this is one of my favorites for the week. Let's see. Yep. So we got a descending channel, or whatever you want to call it. You can also say that's a huge bullish flag. Either way, both patterns are bullish patterns. So my bias is still bullish on this pair. We can wait for the break of the flag. But it looks like we're going to get a small retracement. So we can look for some bullish price action at the fib levels. We may get a retracement down to what they call the golden pocket, which is the 61.8 and the 71 fib. GJ. I'm favoring the sell on GJ, even though the overall trend is still bullish. So that's something that you always have to keep in mind. This would be kind of a going against the overall trend. So if you look at GJ on, this is GJ on the daily, the weekly, you can see we're approaching the channel resistance. And GJ is also at a key level. It's right here at this, kind of formed a double top. So, I mean, it may pull back to retest this broken structure right here. I would like to see this act as new support. It also retests the trend line here. But GJ, I mean, it could just take off from here. I do think we will head up to retest this channel resistance right here, which is around 144.7. So that will be interesting. But I am favoring the sale this week. But let's see. We'll wait and see which way she wants to go. We'll wait and let her show her hand. And let's see. Jump back over here. You know, you also got some multiple rejections at this major quarter point, 140. So to buy it, I would wait for, you know, this high to be broken. if we enter the sale, looking for a break here, and then we'll target 137.5, because as you can see, price did bust through that level, didn't really come back and retest it, or it hasn't served as new support yet. So we may get a short-term sale this week. In GU, I have I'm expecting the dollar to remain bearish, so I don't like the way GU looks. It's just kind of moving sideways, a little choppy. I'm just playing within this range here, but I do have it on the watch list. We'll see how that develops. And then we have UJ. Now, we did buy this last week, and I'm still bullish on this pair. I would like to see a retest of this small quarter point, 106.25. So we'll see if we get that retest. Or I think this is the 61.8, and then this small quarter point is also at the 71 fib. So you have a couple of confluences there. And we will be looking to take it up to 108. First 107. If it breaks 107, then we'll take it up to 108. And that's pretty much what I am looking at right now. I hit this one. I like this pair. I am bullish on this, I think. If I have to think what my bias is, it probably shouldn't be on the list. But yeah, we'll see. I want this to develop some more. But yeah, overall, I think my bias was bullish for this pair. She got this double bottom at this small quarter point. But we did just get a nice pullback. So we could be ready to take this up. Might even go up to test 1.2. Possible we can get a break and it could push up a little bit higher than that, but definitely may go up to fill this wick and retest this major quarter point. And that's pretty much it. That's what I'm looking at for now. I'm sure there's other pairs that I've got on deck too, but these are the main ones that I am focusing on for this week. So if you are in the trading group, not the trading group, if you are in the Telegram group, I will post the charts along with the signals when the setups are ready. Try to keep the group a little bit cleaner. So don't want to post a lot of stuff in there. And if you're not in the group, the link to the free group will be below this video. So if you want to join us for some more technical analysis, a couple of free signals, feel free to do so. All right. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the FCP members chat, or you can send me a message on Telegram or Facebook, whatever works for you. All right. So hope everyone has a good trading week, and I'll see you in the next video.